Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's performance of Live from the Henn House will commence now!
Unlock!
Good evening! And welcome to the Henn House. Tonight, you will be watching Tony Coward, The Bed Sisters, Michelle Mazzacchi, Stephen Portlock, Brooke Barcel, Eric Escobar. And now, please welcome your host. It's the one and only Steve Henn. And I'm in, and we're on. And hello, everybody, and welcome to Henn House number 16. I can't believe it. It's been 16 weeks. Do you know what? I dreamt last night that our dog died. I've been depressed all day. We're going to save £40 a month on dog food. And that's the best joke I did this week. Hey, hello everybody, nice to see you. My light bulb seems a bit funny in the lights. We'll have to sort that out. Welcome to the Henn House Highlights Show. This is something we do on a Monday, and we just show you the best bits. Well, to be honest, all the bits from Friday's show. So if you want to comment, do comment. If you want to get into the studio, then you can come into the studio. That'll be great. We are going to go straight off now. I say straight off now. I had to go and do something there. We're going to go for our first guest. Was the wonderful, I'm going to call him another Hen Night's favourite, Tony Cowards.
Lovely to be here. A weird day today, I'll be honest with you, a weird day. I woke up really early this morning and I was very confused. I had no idea where the sun had gone and till it slowly dawned on me. So yeah, here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, all sorts of things been going on today. I've been to the garden centre. Yeah, just spent a couple of hours standing in the middle of my garden. So I don't know if I've told you lovely people this before, but I live in quite a small house with my girlfriend and her 4 kids. And to give us a bit more room, we've actually just got our loft converted. Yeah, it's now Catholic. We were going to make it Jewish, but then we're having a bit chopped off the end. And the other thing we've done is we've gone around all the rooms. We painted all the walls, all the ceilings black, and then we've gone around and painted little white dots everywhere just to give the illusion of space. So yeah, what else I've been up to? I'm trying to think of all different ways to make a bit of money. We've got the kids here; they love their computer games, so I've decided that's where all the money is these days. So I've come up with some ideas for some computer games. I've invented a game where you make music by coughing, which is called Guitar Hero. And I've made another game where you run around the battlefield. You're a soldier running around the battlefield, trying not to get shot or blown up. You're absolutely busting for the toilet. That one's called Modern Warfare Call of Nature. So I struggled to sleep. I had a nightmare to sleep last night because it was so hot and humid. I don't sleep very well anyway. I have one of these brains. I don't know if anyone else here is like this. You have a brain that you can't switch off at night. I have a brain that's running through. I have questions that keep me awake. Questions like, can you get acupuncture to cure pins and needles? Is Cajun chicken the opposite of free-range chicken? And do vibrators come with a list of dill-do's and dill-don'ts?
Dill-do's or dill-don'ts? That is the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to offer the slings and arrows. I didn't turn my autofocus off, so that's... What a day we've had. Hey, lovely to see you all watching the Henn House Highlight Show. We're going to see a bit more of Tony later, but I thought we couldn't really just bung you all, Tony, all in one go. So I've split him up into 2 bits. I hope he doesn't mind being split into 2 parts. Right. And next guest was Stephen Portlock, who tried to appear on the show about 3 or 4 weeks ago and had lots of technical problems, but fortunately, he made it this Friday. And so this is the wonderfully funny Stephen Portlock.
Okay, well, hello. Well, thank you for having me here at the Henn House. Yeah, here again. Normally, when I perform on stage, Hamlet, my lovely dog, comes with me, but he's sleeping in the other room today because yes, because how can I put this? I mean, stuck in this flat, you know, locked inside here. I'm actually blind. You might get well, I am blind, and stuck here. You know, we've been going around and around in circles, or as I call it, going for a walk. And no, I mean, the other thing about me is, as well as being blind, I also have OCD. So lockdown has been pretty hard, you know. I mean, early on, you know, I'd get up in the morning, wash my hands, very dull days. And it wasn't help, you know, this Tory guy, I don't know if you remember, he said to sing God Save the Queen when washing your hands. Sing God Save the Queen when washing your hands. I don't want to think of a queen just after handling my penis.
Yes, a joke about a penis very early on Friday's show. I didn't stop there because of the word penis, because if I had, I'd have found a right dick. No, I stopped there because I've changed the frame rate of the video so it looks a bit better. So we'll continue now with Stephen Portlock.
I admit my choice, I mean, I probably haven't done myself any favours with my choice of reading matter. I don't know, has anybody here read the Marquis de Sade? No, the Marquis de Sade? He was a French philosopher and pornographer, wrote Justine, Juliette, Philosophy in the Bedroom. Very violent, very pornographic, very crude. And he was locked up for obscenity. He was locked up in La Bastille. And that didn't stop him. It just pushed him to greater levels. He kind of wrote The 120 Days of Sodom. Very much a case of, think that's disgusting, check this out. Basically, folks, what we're talking about here is a man locked up indefinitely without any possibility of release, with nothing but his disgusting, fetid little imagination to keep him company. Reading the Marquis de Sade. Yes, as I said, it has been difficult, you know, and but it's going to be interesting, you know, because some folks, you know, are easing out of lockdown. They are, you know, they're easing out of lockdown. I mean, some people are able to release. I mean, my friend was able to go out, and it's going to be interesting because easing out of lockdown because we'll be entering a very OCD world. I mean, in the past, we were able to turn a blind eye to the risks when handling items in shops. And in principle, I should have a head start there. I should be able to turn two blind eyes. But of course, that's not the case. And part of the reason for that was very much brought to my attention last year. It was because, you see, as I said, as an obsessive compulsive, I tend to get to bed late, you know, and I move, even when I'm in bed, I move around a lot, kicking sheets and so on and so forth. My friend, she told me she'd fix me where that's concerned. I thought, ooh, that sounds promising. Ooh. Turned out she meant fitted sheets. And it's interesting, you know, because that's a problem, you know. You have, if someone like me, I just end up seeking reassurance, you know. And my friend, she would have wanted visited. I'd shown it to her. I said, look, I was nervous, you know. I mean, I touched my willy. I touched the cuddly toy. I said, my willy touched the cuddly toy. I don't know if I touched it. I touched anything else, maybe. I don't know how clean it is. And she said, Stephen, it's clean. And I said, well, what colour is it? And she said, it's yellow. That doesn't inspire confidence in me. I said, I don't know how clean it is. And she said, I don't know how, I touched my willy. I touched my cuddly toy. I don't know how clean it is. And she said, just shove it in the washing machine. Wouldn't a bidet be better? It's interesting doing this gig live, you know, because normally when I do that joke on stage, you know, it gets nothing. It doesn't get anything. And I guess the thing is, you need to be half French to understand what un bidet is. It's a little basin to wash your genitals. It's a little basin to wash your genitals. Yes, and in fairness, I mean, I'm doing it here in Redditch, but I wouldn't do a joke like that, in Edinburgh. I really wouldn't. I don't think they'd understand a word like washing.
Plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you want to leave a comment tonight, you can. Just tell me who your favourite act was, or if you missed it Friday, then you can say, well, I'm enjoying the highlights, but I'm looking forward to this Friday's show. Who have you got on, Steve, this Friday? Well, I tell you, we've got Elliot Simpson, we've got Jake Crawford, we've got Louise Lee back. Hey, we've got Eamon Goodfellow, we've got Paul Kilner, and we've got CC Johnson. Really? Yes. Oh, Steve, look at that without your overlay. So, this week we had I lost 3 people in that little speech. Man, right. I don't care. It's just you and me now. So we had 3 Americans on the show this week, 3 very funny Americans. Our first one was Michelle Mazzacchi.
I'm so happy to be here because I don't get any attention at home. I'm married. I thought I've been married for 19 years because I can't count, although I look like I'm good at math. Actually, it's 18. Michelle, I can't even do math. Oh my gosh, my look is so deceiving. So 18 years. I've been married for 18 years. Well, thank you. But that's because I know how to do stuff, but I don't know how to undo stuff. And my husband is a procrastinator. I told him, oh, everybody's getting divorced. And he's like, that sounds like a great idea. We'll do it next year, next summer. This is our 10th next summer together. I mean, I love my husband to death. I don't think I can wait. I don't know about in England, but in America, Asian people are considered bad drivers. Me? No, I'm a great driver. I'm not an Asian. I'm Japanese. In case you don't know, we, Japanese, build cars. I know how to drive. I used to cram for the test past midnight, like at 2 a.m. in the morning. Z, X, Y. Get ready for that exam on the road. How do you call that? I can't remember. The cop will ask you if you are drinking or not drinking. I don't know, I get stopped every time I'm drinking and driving. But every time the cop sees me, they're like, oh, she's an Asian driver. She doesn't know how to drive. And they don't even check my eyes. They're like, you're not gonna see anything in there. But that's okay. It's great to have 2 kids because we could always play a fun game together called The Favorite. My son is my favorite son. My daughter is my favorite child. My daughter asked me to help her with her English homework. I may not be speaking right, but writing, I told her I got this. A sentence. MARRIAGE, period. And my daughter's like, Mom, that's just a word. I said, no, honey. Marriage is a sentence.
I don't know. Well, you're pushing an open door there. Yeah, this, yeah, they do that in America to see if they've been drinking and driving, whereas we just blow into an old bag. Hey, hey, hey! We're halfway through the highlight show. What are you saying? You're saying, what? We need some music? Of course we need the music from the wonderful, the delightful Fed sister.
Your cash for me, 'cause then she might be happy. No longer lonely, oh. And I could take her out the next day for pretty much free. And all the boys that go, it's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the, yeah, bling, bling. Gotta make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. Ooh, I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, what you see, what you see? I see my name in the shining light. Oh yeah, yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear, the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. I ain't got money on my mind, money on my mind. I do it for love. I ain't got money on my mind, money on my mind. I do it for love. I ain't got money on my mind, money on my mind. I do it for love. I do it for love. Oh yeah, I do it for love. I got bills, I gotta pay, so I'm gonna work every day. I got mouths, I got feet, so I'm gonna make sure everybody eats. I got bills. I do it for love. I got money. I do it for love. I got money. I do it for love. I got money. I do it for the love. I do it for the love.
The Fed sisters. If you can, go and check them out on Spotify, iTunes, wherever else is that we do the digital music. They've got a new song dropping. I'm going to say it's this week. It might not be, but it's well. They've got 2 songs up there already. Puppy Love, Puppy Love, and Angels, and they got a new song coming. They got the child friendly version coming up this time. I'm going to say this week. I don't know. Right? Hey. If you're at the beginning of the show, top of the show, I can say top of the show, 9 o'clock, we had Tony Cowards. And I said we split Tony into 2 and we're going to have more Tony Cowards. And here he is.
I genuinely think Pablo Picasso was the best portrait artist of all time. I love the portraits of Pablo Picasso. I think they're brilliant, right? And we were arguing. She thinks they're rubbish. She doesn't like them at all. And so I said, what I'll do is when I'm performing to people, I'll get people to have a little bit of a vote. So if you want to vote somehow in the comments here, we'll have a bit of a vote. So if you agree with me, basically, we'll have a vote on this. If you agree with me that Pablo Picasso was the best portrait artist of all time, we'll have eyes to the left and nose to the right. I went into a bookshop recently as well. That confused me. I had a book. It was called 101 Places to Visit Before You Die. Yeah, flicked through it. Didn't suggest a hospital. So, we got Josie there. She can't stand Picasso. She's a nose to the right. Thank you, Josie there. Chip it in. That's brilliant. I do love my films though. I love my films. It's a bit of film trivia for you if we've got film fans out there. I don't know if you know this, but the in America, the Bond film Casino Royale was actually called Casino Quarter Pounder with Cheese. So there's that. And I did work in Hollywood for a little while. Went over to Hollywood, and I'll be honest with you, didn't go well. And when I found myself spanking Dwayne Johnson, that was when I really knew I'd hit rock bottom. So I've done lots of different jobs. For instance, I used to be the DJ. Used to be the DJ at Stonehenge, although I no longer mix in those circles. And I've been quite musical. I think a lot of comedians want to be singers and musicians. I'm actually learning to sing at the moment, but I've got a very selfish singing instructor. Yeah, she's all me. And I have played in bands. I used to play in an Australian rock tribute band. And our gimmick, I think it's important to have a gimmick, and our gimmick was that we'd always play our tracks. We'd always play the tracks in alphabetical order. Yeah, we were called OCDC. And bit of a fact for you, Elton John, if we've got any Elton John fans out there, Elton John, well known as a bit of a diva, isn't he, Elton John? And you may not know this. When he's on tour, whenever he has a salad, he's very choosy over his lettuce. Elton John, yeah, he won't have iceberg lettuce, no, because he's a rocket man.
Rocket man, burning out the fuse out there.
Bit of Reg right there at the end. Tony Cowards, very funny man. I don't know why. I think I might be doing some sort of jiu-jitsu, taekwondo. Hi. Right. Last two comedians. Are you ready for them? Don't forget, come and join us on Friday. This Friday, we've got some great acts live at 8:20, or as 2020, I like to call it, on a Friday. Stream to Facebook and YouTube. So our last two comedians, our first one was from Nebraska, and it's Brooke Barcel.
I am from Nebraska, so all my jokes are going to be kind of corny. Yeah. Wait. Thank you. My name's Brooke. I spell it with an E, but sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll spell it wrong, which is not good. Not good. Because then I'm broke. Yeah, that's not good. Not good to be broke. I need at least 2 O's. 2, preferably like a lot, you know, like you could call me bro, and like put like 69 O's in there if you want. No big deal. I think anything can be a 69 if your head is in the right place. Go for walks. I like to go for walks. I like to see the flowers, take pictures of the flowers, sometimes smell the flowers. My favorite flowers are peonies. They start off real little, but then they get huge, which is awesome. Really cool. I also like succulents. They just sound fun to say. Succulents. Wait, I have to be careful, though, when I go for walks. Unfortunately, I have whatever you want to call it. It's like a restraining order or something. I'm not allowed within 1,000 feet of construction sites anymore. I got in trouble for heckling. It wasn't my fault necessarily. Heckling kind of runs in my family. But when I saw this huge pipe and like these guys were working together, they were all like teamwork in it, and they were taking the pipe and they were just shoving it in. And I was like, wow, how'd you even know it was going to fit in there? It's like perfect. And then, you know, one thing led to another, and I'm like, hey, that doesn't look like a cordless drill. And then all the roofers just started stripping. They were just stripping and then nailing and nailing. I got so excited, you know, and I used to date a roofer. I did. But then he gave me shingles. Lots of fun. I know I've got pigtail energy. I've been told. I like to wear them because it keeps my hair up, but it's fun. I think that people are picking up on something, though. Maybe something else. When they see these pigtails, It's just I have big clit energy. Yeah, yeah, it's big clit energy. It can be kind of intimidating, and I understand it's not that my clit's necessarily big. It's just the hype. It's her accessories probably. You know, she's got this cool hoodie, real cool hoodie with like the cape, the wings kind of combination. Reminds me of a flower, to be perfectly honest. Like real pretty. Shows if you guys follow at Brooke Makes Fun on Instagram, and I have Brooke Makes Fun Comedy on Facebook, and then Tuesday nights at the Backline. Scan the can and give us a tip. That'd be so cool. That'd be so hip. You can give us $1. You could give us $5. Scan the can and give us a tip. Scan the can. Add some money in there.
God bless you, Brooke. Yeah, that's right. Scan the can, people. All our acts appear for no money whatsoever, and I do this for the goodness of my sanity. Now, Brooke, she does so many online shows, so do try and find her on Facebook, Brooke Bussell. She does so many online shows, you will always find her. Right, we're coming to the end of the Henn House Highlights show, and such a pleasure to meet this young man. This is Eric Escobar. Let's go over to see Eric. Oh, you show up.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Hen. Hello. I was just drinking some water, just staying hydrated per your beautiful advice.
Do you know, when I was at school, they used to say mine's bigger than yours. Oh, excellent. You've just frozen on my punchline.
That's still correct. This is actually a 12-ounce bottle of water. I lost a lot of weight over quarantine. Lost a lot of weight I'm very small now. So, yeah, this is about the size for a little 16-ouncer. It's good. Staying hydrated.
It's good staying hydrated. Thank you so much, Eric Escobar, for agreeing to do this.
Thank you. I love this show. I love you. I love your hat. I love the hat most of all. It's hat, show, you. You're coming third.
See, yeah, I know. I am so under everybody's bloody radar. Everybody says, we love the hat, we love the show, but it'd be better without you.
Well, you know what? No comment.
You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Eric Escobar.
Yeah, buddy. Hello. Oh, my Lord. He changes my frame, and now you can see the part of the wall that I couldn't afford to paint. Hello. Good to see everyone. My name is Eric Escobar. I'm coming at you from Los Angeles, California, in the States. It's been wild out here. We've been having a lot of riots. We've been having a lot of protests. I actually just went to a protest last week, and the craziest thing happened. I was at this protest, and then I see a police officer. I see a cop get shot in the face. And I was freaking out. I was absolutely freaking out because it was the first time I've ever used a gun. All right? Really. Just kidding. I've killed before.
Yeah, I'm sure he hasn't killed before. Yeah, we had a bit of technical difficulties there with the gun, but we can go back and watch the rest of Eric now.
Guns freak me out. In the States, everyone has one. I don't get it. I went hunting once. I went hunting when I was a kid. I was trying to shoot a rabbit. I accidentally hit the magician. All right? That was the worst birthday party I think I have ever been to. But things are going well. I don't put in the comments if you're quarantining with your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other. I'm quarantining with my girlfriend, and boy, oh boy, do we hate each other. Quarantine has driven us apart so far. It's the worst. Like, we're trying to work on things, all right? Like, we just started doing role playing. I don't know if you know what role playing is, but it's when you lie in bed with your partner and you play with each other's roles. All right. Gained a lot of weight this quarantine. I'm a little Pillsbury Dough Baby. You know what I'm talking about? Sexy boy, sexy man. I'm a sexy man, no longer a boy. I've grown. I wanted to get her something nice, so I recently bought her some lingerie, very sexy lingerie. I brought it home and she was so mad. She was so upset. She was like, Eric, why would you go out and shop at a charity shop? I don't understand. Talk about secondhand, am I right? Secondhand lingerie. Ew, gross. Let me put that down. We don't need to see that. But I love her very much. She's Puerto Rican, Italian, and angry all the time. It's a really good mix of stuff. But what's weird is all my exes have been like Japanese, Korean, Filipino. So now every time we're together and she sees someone who's Asian, she's always like, "Oh, Eric, do you like them? You want to hook up with them?" And it doesn't really bother me. I just have to be like, "Yo, can you not talk that way about my uncle?" All right, he's a nice man. He's a sexy boy, sexy man. He's another sexy man. Stop it. He's great. Like the other day, my mom was like, "Eric, are you pro gay people?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Are you pro gay people?" And I'm like, "Mom, I'm not even amateur gay people. All right. When did they get a league? How do I audition? I would love to let's do fantasy gay. I'll sign y'all up. It'll be great." But here's the thing. My mom, she's Filipino. My dad's Mexican. It's fun being Mexipino. But I feel I got stuck with the two races with the worst names ever. All right. Great example. I got an uncle on the Filipino side, Filipino uncle, and his name is Boy. Okay, he is my Uncle Boy. Like, how lazy were my grandparents? You know what I mean? Like, here's your son. He's a boy. What do you want to name him? Yes. Like, no. My dad, he's Latino, man. And it's even worse with him because having a Mexican last name like mine is very tough because my last name is Escobar. And you hear Escobar, you think of Pablo Escobar, you think of gangs, and people always do that to me. They're like, "Are you related to Pablo? Or are you in a gang?" And it doesn't really bother me because they'll be dealt with. You know what I'm talking about? Don't mess around. I was actually supposed to visit some of my family in Mexico next week. I don't know if it's happening with all this lockdown stuff happening now, but yeah, I had a free flight to Mexico. I was getting deported, but we'll see if that still happens. I got to wrap up pretty soon, so I'm going to do this. If you are watching right now, I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting live comedy. Thank you for supporting the Henn House. I love this show, so definitely scan the can. Cheers, the camera. This is to you. But that's been me. My name's Eric Escobar. Henn, I love you. You're amazing. Come back in here. Let's do another water shot, shall we? I'm doing a regular
Eric
water.
Escobar. I've
Double
got
fist
my
in the water. Boom.
Boom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric Escobar, and thanks to everybody who appeared on the Henn House last week. We're finishing up now, so this week, do come and join us at 8:20. Great lineup. You'll see who the lineup is after this, which is my joke of the week. Could have been 3 people this week, could have done me joke of the week, but I've gone for this one as my joke of the week. We'll see you on Friday in the Henn House. Thanks so much for watching the highlight show. Can you share this with all your friends? Cheers!
People living in glass houses don't throw stones. People don't live in glass houses. Goldfish do.
I'm still here, but I'm putting stuff away. There's only one of you left. And thank you for sticking with us this far. Come and watch us on Friday. Bye-bye.